She had a little bit of a poopy.
Here we are.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello. We ready?
Hey.
It's a Culture Smash cast episode. We ready?
Jesus.
Yeah. Was that me?
All right, here we go. It's a Culture Smash cast episode 635 for November 22nd, 2023. I'm Stephen Lackey, editor of the Culture Smash cast. Nico?
Nicholas Qualls, contributor to the Culture Smash cast.
Tina?
Tina Qualls, contributor to Culture Smash cast.
Evie? And Zach. She still talks better than Zach.
Zach Martin. I do stuff and things.
That's true.
I do stuff.
You do stuff?
Not much, but you know, it's the holidays.
It is the holidays.
That's my excuse this week.
So if you're watching this later, join us every Wednesday night live on YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook starting at or around 6:15 CST. Follow us on your favorite platform and engage with us. Join us in the chats. We do keep an eye on the comments section during the stream if you want to ask questions or make comments. Special thanks to Skinny Mixes for supporting the Culture Smash cast. Skinny Mixes are coffee and dessert syrups. There's 0 sugar, 0 calories, and 0 to 2 carbs. Head on over to skinnymixes.com and try some of their syrups, such as the white chocolate, salted dark chocolate, and salted caramel, and the variety of cocktail mixes they offer, including margarita and the different fruit flavored in water infusions. Use promo code CultureSmash for 15% discount on your order. Spend $50 and get free shipping. So there you go. So what's everybody been up to?
Sick household.
Yeah. Just in
Sick
time for the
household.
holidays.
Damn.
Yeah, so much so that we had to go last night to do Thanksgiving shopping so that we could have Thanksgiving meal at our house.
Yeah, our original plan was to go over to family tomorrow, and that got canceled. So we're just, we got like a chicken and some stuff we're going to cook here.
Oh, man. That sucks. I'm sorry. How's everybody feeling, though? Are you guys getting any better over there?
Yeah, we are. And most of
She's breathing a lot better than what she was.
Oh, good.
Most of the reason to stay home is more so to not infect others than it is to really anything about our health.
All right. Well, that sucks. Hopefully you can get out and steal some leftovers from somebody.
Yeah.
It's usually better in leftovers anyway, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Zach, what about you? What have you been doing? Nothing? Nothing.
Working.
Yeah.
I went and saw a movie.
Yeah. You did do that.
I did do that.
That was something that you did, yes.
I made pizza.
Yeah, that's true. You did that too.
I mean, not a whole hell of a lot. Let's
Yeah.
just say, you know, I've just been getting up, going to work, coming home, cooking dinner, and doing the same thing, you know.
It's weird. It has been kind of a slow time. The only thing that we've done is see a movie, which we're going to talk about here in a minute.
Yeah.
And that's really about it for me too. Nothing particularly special. One thing happened. We'll get to that in a later part of the show.
How's your pushing 150? I need an update on that.
Yeah, I need to add a few more movies, but I'm still really far behind. I'm still really far fucking behind.
What happened to that? Oh, I'm seeing 7 movies in one night in October.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, I did see some. I did see a handful of movies, and we'll talk. Let's get into the box office real quick because I'll talk.
I would
about
just
some
like
of
to
them.
say there's plenty of shit out for you to see.
There is plenty of shit, and I'm going to get out this weekend and see a lot of stuff over this 4-day weekend.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Yeah. We're seeing Texas Chainsaw Massacre in the theater Friday night. That's going to be really cool.
I mean, I've seen that DCP 4 times now. It
Doesn't matter.
I don't care. I'm seeing it again.
All right, so let me go over the box office real quick, and I'll make mention of some things that I've seen. Number 10 is Killers of the Flower Moon. It's $63.6 million right now. That is a 5 out of 5 movie. Go see it.
5 out of 5.
Priscilla, I've heard good things. Not really for me, but it's $16.9 million right now.
You know, you could have seen that.
I know, I could have.
That was actually one of
It's still showing.
Yeah.
I
What's
was
the
going
team?
to go see that on Tuesday.
We had
before got
so
sick.
many movie plans.
Yeah, we were
over
both
the
going to
weekend.
go see the Holdovers, and I was going to go see Priscilla, and then this one got sick, and I was like, well, fuck.
That sucks. So number 8 is Next Goal Wins. It's an opening weekend. It opened 2.5 million. So I don't think that's going to do any favors to anybody's film ball.
Damn it.
It looks bad. Number 7 is
I've heard.
What? Well, that's better than I thought.
No, that's the best review I've heard.
But it's still better than I would have expected because it to me just doesn't look good. Number 7 is The Holdovers. It made 3 million so far. It's opening wider this week, so hopefully it'll do a little better.
Y'all should see this movie. Everybody should see this movie. It's great.
Number 6 is Taylor Swift Eras Tour, 175.6 million. 5 is Five Nights at Freddy's. That one's made 132.6 million so far. Still clicking along.
Someone really wishes they had that in their film vault.
I mean, it's doing good. I'm still nonplussed. It's not like, it's $500 million.
It's done almost as much as Taylor Swift.
Well, shit.
Yeah. How you doing over there, Marvels? Speaking of the Marvels.
Number 4 is the Marvels. It's made 64.9 million so far. It is really tanking.
Dude,
it had
78.1% drop.
Yeah, that was...
Word got out, and that word was...
not great, and no one's seeing it now. And the funny part is, of this generation of movies, it's still probably the best one.
Well, that just...
Yeah,
I mean, it's basically, okay, you fooled me once, shame on me. You fooled me twice, shame on you. Fooled me 3 times.
Yeah.
Can't get fooled again.
I mean, I guess. Number 3, opening this past weekend was Thanksgiving. It made $10 million. It's kind of low, but not that low, honestly, for this small of a movie. Number 2 is Trolls Band Together. That one opened at 31 million. And then, of course, number 1 over the weekend is The Hunger Games, The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. It made 44 million for its opening weekend.
That is low.
All of these are low. Everything is low right now.
Well, but Hunger Games opened up 100 plus. I think is what we kind of expected.
Yeah, I didn't expect it to break 100 opening weekend, but I did figure it would be closer.
Would you say it would break 50?
Yeah, I would have figured probably 60, 70, 80 million, something like that's what I would have thought. But yeah. So I did see it. It's bad. It's not good. I told Zach there's a drinking game to be played with this movie. Get yourself, a good bourbon, and every time there's a piece of dialogue that says something like "pure driven snow" or "the snow is falling" or riffs on his name, take a shot. You will be fucked up by the end of the movie.
I'm cringing at the mere thought of that.
And Peter Dinklage is responsible for a lot of those lines, and he's terrible in this movie. And he's a good actor, but it's not his fault. This is the directing and the script, because he's a good actor, but he's fucking terrible in this movie. And I don't know the actress that's the main girl, but it doesn't matter if she's good or bad as an actor. There's no depth written to her character. And anybody who watches the movie is going to compare to Katniss.
I am already not a fan of the actress just because of how she's handling the PR for it. She's the live action Snow White.
Oh, like in what way? Say, I've heard some things that are kind of negative about her, but I wasn't aware.
So she keeps riffing on the original source material, the Disney Snow White animated film. And she keeps saying how it's an awful movie and whatnot. This one's so much better. And it's like, dude, she's coming off very snobby, very elitist. And it's like, dude, Disney's writing you these paychecks. Maybe you shouldn't badmouth their product, especially the product that is giving you this role.
Hot take. She is running PR for the film, trying to get hype.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Hype, and she's demeaning, and it's like there's a lot of people who really love Snow White, the animation, the animated movie, and it's like, especially for like the significance that it holds for Disney, it's like to badmouth it as you're doing PR for the live action of it. Bad move. So,
well, this is all new information to me, but what I will say is her character has no depth. Everything is rushed. It's a long movie, which is weird. It's long. And it feels too long, but at the same time, it feels rushed. It's the weirdest feeling ever. Like, there needed to be more character work. One of the things that worked in the first movie, in particular, and the second one too, is the quirky ensemble of characters that kind of made it interesting. The ensemble characters in this movie all just feel like PETA. And they just are wooden. It's bad. And cringy in a lot of spots. So highly disappointed in that one. So let's talk about Thanksgiving, because we all saw that one.
Yeah.
So I think Zach and I both sitting at around 2.5 to 3 stars on it. Maybe 3 stars is where I feel comfortable.
I could be convinced to go 3.
But this
I-
lady,
I originally gave it 5 stars. That was, keep in mind, that was like immediately after the theater, so that I wouldn't.
And how long did you keep that score?
Listen, I barely opened up Letterboxd.
So you kept that score until someone called you out.
well, what is your score now on it, Tina?
Right now it's still like if I went back to Letterboxd, it'd probably be a 4. But the thing is, the plot felt very. It wasn't a very well written, well acted movie. But I had so much fun that made up for a lot of it for me. So yeah, it'd still be a really high score. So blah 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 blah.
Blah blah blah.
Okay, so real quick, Thanksgiving is based off the Grindhouse movie trailer.
See, I also never saw that, so I didn't have that to.
That's a shame. I feel sad that you didn't see that.
Really? Okay. So this is based off the Grindhouse movie trailer of the same name, where a killer comes to Plymouth, Massachusetts, and wreaks havoc on the town. Okay. That's the basis of the trailer.
That's it.
And,
that's really all there is.
yeah,
Other than
was
some
just,
gore scenes.
It was just funny jokes throughout the trailer and gore. This movie takes itself so goddamn seriously.
Mm-hmm.
It kind of hurts it. I mean, yes, it does have moments of fun. It does like all the gore in this movie. 5 out of 5. Like it's the viscera is on point.
The viscera flows.
The first 20 minutes, which is basically your establishing inciting incident, dealing with a Black Friday massacre that happened.
Yeah.
5 out of 5 is the most fun I've had in a theater in so long.
Yeah. It was. But I got to say this. The movie is set in modern times.
Yes.
And there is an issue with that. This movie should have been a period piece because this
80s.
is not what happens with Black Friday now. Black Friday hasn't been like this in 20 years.
Yeah.
So that part is a little weird to me. But outside of that, just the execution of it is so fucking fun.
Yeah.
It's just so fun.
All the acting is in the floor.
Yeah.
All the writing is in the floor.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes even the direction
is in
the floor.
Yeah. I mean, there's some scenes that got me cringing so bad for the story. I mean, you stop the movie for a second so that the lead actress can talk to you about how she had to learn how to do something.
And you're just like,
oh, that's how the movie's going to end. And sure enough,
how the fucking movie God, it happens.
Yeah.
I mean,
like, for real.
I'm still like, this movie has some dialogue in it that, I mean, it's nearly a week after seeing it, and I'm like, what the fuck does that mean?
You're talking about the 50% off?
So this guy is like, we gotta figure this out. Otherwise, we're gonna end up 50% off.
What does that mean?
What does that mean?
What does that mean?
It means cut in half.
I mean, maybe it does.
One person got cut in half. Everyone else is getting like roasted and fucking sliced up. What? Like, it was so dumb.
And the other part for me was the climactic ending is so quick.
It's
like done.
Yeah.
Well, it's like that, and then it's like, okay, so we're done here.
Yeah.
And the movie goes, no, we're not done.
Yeah.
We have a fake ass jump scare to end our film like a wet fart, when it should have taken notes from My Bloody Valentine 3D.
Yeah.
And just ended on it with him being that fucking firefighter. I would have just been like, fuck it. It just ripped it off.
Yeah.
We're done here. But no, the movie has another 60 seconds.
All that said is I laughed a lot in the movie. I did enjoy the gore in the movie.
I was howling with laughter.
Yeah. We really had a good time with it. It's a bad movie, but it's bad. And I guess that sort of,
I'll tell you this. I'm going to watch it every Thanksgiving when I can.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, for sure. I'll be buying this on 4K, and I'll be watching it every holiday, for sure.
Look, we can enjoy a bad movie.
Yeah.
Like, this is one of those where it checks all the boxes of shitty 80s horror.
Yeah.
It's a shitty film. but it's just too much damn fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, that was my thing. Is I came out of it feeling like, this would be good in a double feature with My Bloody Valentine.
Yep.
Also a shitty movie, but
Yes,
fun to watch.
it's bad, but damn, I
really
love that
fun to
movie.
watch. Yeah. So
What
I
is-
guess go ahead.
What is your guys' favorite kill from the movie?
I really okay. So in the trailer, there's a scene where there's a girl jumping on a trampoline, and what happens is he sticks the knife through the trampoline, and she does the splits, and it goes like right in her vagina.
Yeah.
This somehow made that scene worse.
It did.
I didn't like the kill, but there was one moment I was like, like her heel lands on the blade.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, that's so much worse.
I did appreciate in that kill when she's sort of bouncing up and down on the trampoline uncontrollably and just keeps fucking hitting the knife. Yeah, I think that's probably
Turned into
the
a
best.
wine chiller.
What?
Yeah. And it's like, don't forget, she's turned into like a wine cooler at the end of it.
God.
Yeah. So
What about you, Steven?
I think that's the one. I think that's the moment, the trampoline kill.
Mine definitely the trampoline kill is tied with it. I think the second one is the stepmom. Not necessarily like her death scene, but like afterwards, how she's
The reveal of what happens to her,
yeah,
and
the carving and the like. I thought
someone
that
literally gets turned into a goddamn turkey.
Yeah.
like,
That is from the trailer. Like he reveals it, but somebody said like, oh, like every scene is represented from the trailer in here. Not true.
Yeah.
We're missing the blowjob head cut off sequence.
Yep.
We're also missing the scene where it's like, cool it, Judy. Josh is here, and they make out, and then somehow in between making out, his head gets cut off somehow. And then there's like this, like the last half second of that trailer is like what appears to be the killer having sex or something with a like turkified corpse or something.
Yeah.
God knows what's going on there.
Yeah.
But that's missing too.
That goes back to what I wish, though, is I wish, and I don't understand why, he didn't go for the aesthetic from the trailer.
Yeah, because I like the feel of that trailer. How I don't want to say gritty or rough, but how simple it kind of is.
Yeah, I agree. All things considered, though, it's a fun movie. It's fun to watch. It's not good, but it's fun.
Oh, I recommend it. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Anybody ask me, I tell them it's a bad movie, but go see it. It's really fun.
Yeah.
All right.
I thought the sound mix was really good too.
And that's one thing about the Hunger Games movie. There is a really cool sound moment in that movie. That's about the best part. There's a really cool sound moment.
You know what's a really not cool sound moment?
What?
How our audience wouldn't shut the fuck up.
Yeah, we had a shitty audience in Thanksgiving. It was fucking terrible.
But it was like, fuck it. I'm not going to get upset over Thanksgiving.
Yeah, it's not worth the fight.
So my showing, I thought I was going to have a bad audience because the row in front of me was just a bunch of like late teens, early 20s kids who, for the first 5-10 minutes, were talking throughout most of the movie. And not the trailers, the movie. But the second dude gets trampled, they went quiet. And they realized, oh, this is going to be a gore movie. And it's like, yeah. So.
See, that's when we started howling.
Yeah. Another situation where me and Zach are the only ones laughing in the theater.
I don't care. Fuck you. I'm having fun.
Yeah. But it changed. People sort of kind of got with it and started laughing at it and stuff too. We just had people that wouldn't stop fucking talking. It was pretty bad. All right. So if you want to see something this weekend, go see that. But if you don't, I didn't get the numbers on these. This is just the movies. Saltburn, I've heard really good things about his opening this weekend. Wish, I've
71%. Wish, 46%.
Ooh, Wish is that low now? 46%?
Yeah,
damn.
Not good.
It doesn't look good to me. It doesn't look good. Napoleon,
63%.
About where
that's your boy Ridley.
Hey, he either hits or he doesn't, man.
Well, guess what? Everything I'm hearing is, I'm gonna wait for that 4-hour cut because every scene feels like 45 seconds.
Oh, damn. And then Renaissance, a film by Beyonce. I guess that's her
Beyonce.
concert movie.
I don't see that anywhere.
Yeah, it's probably not rated, but it's the other big thing it's opening. I feel funny. Like if I was Beyonce, I don't think I'd put a movie out right now after a Taylor Swift movie crushed it so hard because you're going to get compared.
Well, this is piggybacking. This is not.
It is piggybacking. Yeah.
You know, I'm coming out with this because I always plan for it, which is frankly what Taylor Swift feels like. It feels like I'm going to come out with my tour and then we're going to do this.
Yeah.
Beyonce's like, I got one too.
I could do that.
Yeah.
All right. So as we record this, if you're listening later, it is Wednesday night before Turkey Day. And as is tradition with us, we talk about holiday gift ideas for people to pick from when they go shopping over the weekend. And some people still go Black Friday shopping. Most people do it online now, but I think some people still go to the stores. Zach and I'll find out because we're going, for better or for worse. Yeah. So we each have 5 Black Friday, or not necessarily Black Friday sale items, but holiday gift items for the movie nerd or just the general nerd in your life, because that's what we all lean into.
Yeah.
Oh, we were supposed to have them be nerdy?
No, it doesn't have to be nerdy.
Oh, okay, cool.
That doesn't have to be.
Good.
Yeah, because, I think everything on my list is nerdy in some way or another.
I had a Captain America, like, $10,000 massage chair one year. So
That's true.
That was such a fucking...
Not that she got it.
That was such a fucking stupid ass, like, I need it because it's Captain America.
Yeah. America's ass.
It's the closest you can get to being massaged by Captain America.
True.
All right, so let's go through them. Let's take a look at our list. Well, okay, so before we do that, real quick, I will do this because I started adding weekly releases for movies again, and this is a big movie week. So on Blu-ray this week, Oppenheimer is on a Steelbook, a Blu-ray, and a 4K. Expendables is on a Expendables 4 is on a Steelbook, Blu-ray, and 4K also. And those are Best Buy exclusives. Saw X is out in Blu-ray and 4K. The Fugitive is out in a new 4K that's supposed to be pretty banging. Mean Streets is out in a new 4K, and so is Love Actually, all out in 4K. So that's what's out this week if you want to go buy movies. Now let's do...
You know, I've never actually seen The Fugitive.
The Fugitive is a fucking good movie.
That's what I've heard.
What's wrong with you?
I've just never seen it.
Oh, well, I guess we have to watch it over here because I have the 4K.
Yeah, I was about to say, there it is.
It's right over here, yeah. All right, so who wants to go first?
I can go first. So I'm going to go in order of cheapest to most expensive. I don't have a huge discrepancy this year, but this cheapest item is a volume of the comic book series I think I'm reading right now that I'm digging the most, which is Moon Knight, Volume 1. So have you seen the Disney Plus TV show? This is better. It is Moon Knight Volume 1, The Midnight Mission by Jed MacKay. Jed MacKay is one of Marvel's prolific writers right now. He's currently just took over the Avengers, also doing Doctor Strange. It's a really fun book where Moon Knight is basically running a mission and trying to take care of people on the street at night. So it's just a lot of fun. It's a good entry point if you are coming out of the Disney Plus show interested in the character and wanting to learn more about it, because you get a lot of backstory about the character throughout the run, and there are some really badass fights. It's a good time.
Are you reading that on a digital platform or actual physical, like paper?
All my comics right now are digital. Keeping up to date as much as Marvel Unlimited is updated to, but you can get the first volume for like $15 on Amazon right now.
Cool. And then, of course, you could do the Marvel Unlimited subscription, or you could do even like
Marvel
Comixology,
Unlimited,
right?
which is like $11 a month. You can read everything up to, I think, 25 is the most recent issue. So,
Okay.
you'll catch you up pretty quick.
Cool. Well, we're in your window. Why don't you go next, Tina?
All right. So my first gift item is one that Nico and I have agreed is going into the rotation of to watch holiday movies every year. Violent Night, starring David Harbour, released last year, and it was so much fun. There's a 4K Blu-ray digital combo, $20 on Amazon Black Friday deals right now. I bought it when it first got released on digital on Amazon, just because we wanted to see it and we weren't going out. So I'm probably still going to get a physical copy. It just won't be right now, but it's so much fun to add to your movie repertoire, especially if you're really sick of like kiddie movies or like feel good holiday movies and you want just like a good actiony or good like adult centered movie for the holidays. So yeah, highly recommend that one.
Actually, Violent Night would be a fun double feature with Thanksgiving, to be honest.
Yep.
That would be really fun. Have you seen it yet, Zach?
Yes.
Okay, I didn't remember if you saw it yet.
Yeah, it was on Peacock.
It was on the Peacock.
Shitcock.
The shitcock. Cool. That is a good option. Zach, you want to go next?
All right, you want to do my screen? So, I always go least expensive, most expensive, as is tradition. What I recommend is there's a new game that came out called Lethal Company. Lethal Company essentially is a co-op horror game, to where you've been hired by a company to retrieve scrap from abandoned locations all throughout the galaxy, and you need to meet your quota. The only problem is there's some SCP level shit, monsters, and God knows what else on these planets, and they want to kill you. And it's a whole lot of fun to play with a bunch of friends, to where you're running around trying to keep in communication, and it does localized audio chat too.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so if you're in like a building, it'll have an echo, or like if you're far away from people, it'll be a little harder to hear them.
Mm-hmm.
But
the graphics look pretty decent.
Yeah, well, it's simplified kind of graphics, to where it has its own kind of style.
I know, but they look better than a lot of these games you always tell me about. This looks decent. So is this like is it a first person shooter type of thing?
Not really.
Or is it more like running?
It is first person.
Yeah.
It's in early access right now, so it is kind of, not 100%.
Mm-hmm.
But hey, for $10, it's not a really bad price to pay for a good fun hours, a few hours with your friends, and the specimen requirements, that's the fucking word, to play it is pretty low, so pretty much anyone with a potato can kind of play this.
The only limitation is it's only on Steam, right? Okay,
it's early access.
I know, just making sure.
Does
it run on a Mac? No. Damn.
Sorry, you have to have a little bit more than just a potato here. Oh no, that's my Steam profile. Oh god. Oh geez. Oh no. Oh, I say it every week. Anyway.
True.
Oh no, I got $2.55 in my fucking wallet.
All right.
Yeah, we'll get to the other stuff. Anyway, that's my first pick. $10, can't go wrong.
All right, so let me bring mine up here. My first pick. Let's see.
Also, if you're on the fence about picking it up, there's a bunch of footage online of people playing it and laughing their asses off.
Okay. So I always have to do something that is for my media room space or movie watching and that kind of thing. And I found this and had to add it to the list. It is a film slate blanket, which
can it clap?
Well, you have to clap under it. You do it yourself.
Clapping with your girl under it.
Literally, this is just a cool warm blanket. It's only $20, which is amazing. And that's it. If you have a room that you're doing like with a movie vibe, like a style, like I have already cinema pillows, which I bought from my list last year. I got them. All right, wait, I didn't. You know what? Somebody bought them in our I think someone bought them in our Dirty Santa and ended up with them because it was cinema slipcovers. And now I have to have this blanket to match. I just think it's really cool for just a movie themed room. Nothing special here. It's just a cool movie blanket. You get it on Amazon for $20. Looks like a movie slate. Yeah. So there you go. My number one. And I kind of am building up in price, but not really. I kind of am, I guess. All right. Let me unshare. All right. Then we're back around to Nico.
All right. Mine is probably like super overdue. I am very late getting to this board game, but we played it with some family a few months ago, and really enjoyed it. Ticket to Ride is a lot of fun.
Oh,
So,
that is fun.
yeah, I put Ticket to Ride the board game. We specifically played the Europe version, which is really neat. I love that it's the era of like that kind of like early 20th century, late 19th century with like the naming conventions of a lot of the cities. And it was just a really good time. So you can get that for about $55 on Amazon, although it's on sale right now for Black Friday.
And basically that game you're building railroad tracks, right?
Yeah, like I like games that one you're competing with each other. There's a competitive bit, but you're also kind of sometimes trying to accomplish different goals differently. So it kind of you're playing against the players and also the game, which is a lot of fun.
Yeah, it has Risk vibes to it.
Yeah.
There is still that element of you can fuck people over in this game.
Oh yeah, I played this with our friend and Dwayne, and anytime you play a game with him, it ends up being about trying to fuck each other over, and you can do that in Ticket to Ride. It's really fun. I like it because I think you could actually grasp it and get with it a little faster than something like Risk. You can just jump in pretty quick.
Once you understand, the moves go super quick.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right, cool. Tina?
All right. Number 2 on my list was actually inspired by our neighbors across the street. So this Halloween, I realized they had an inflatable outdoor movie screen and they were playing Halloween Town. And I was like, oh, that would be so cool to have. So I looked up on Amazon. There's so many choices. You can go 16-inch. You can go, 16 feet versus like
a small screen
versus like 23 feet. You can pay like $89 to, I think there was one that I saw that was like $200. So a varying range, but it would be so cool to have that for like birthday parties, movie nights, during the summer, Halloween, Christmas, maybe if you're in a warmer climate. So yeah, I'm definitely looking into getting one of those, especially if we buy a house anytime soon, and starting a tradition. So
that's so fun. I have kind of wanted one of those before myself. I just think it's a cool idea, and it's not as expensive to get into as you would think.
Yeah.
Zachy boy.
All right. So I decided to go with some acoustic foam stuff since I know several places that actually need this. I actually do need this. So
what are you trying to say?
I'm trying.
I feel attacked.
I mean, my living room is really echoey because there's nothing on the walls.
Yep.
But I know of another room.
There's another room that could use some.
It could be.
Yep, it could be nice.
Little echoey.
What are you trying to say
here?
What are you trying to say?
And I saw these. They're on sale right now. They're 2-inch foam. These are not going to stop any sound from passing through, but they're just kind of, to stop the
they just
echo.
They take the edge off.
And I don't know. I really need some. And my girlfriend's been hounding me to find some, so I've just been like, "Yeah, these will work." And they're only $30
for how much?
That's a 24 pack, so they're 2 feet or 2-inch by 12 by 12.
That is not bad.
So you're getting 24 feet.
All right.
So
you're trying to. I feel attacked.
Honestly. What? No,
not you. I feel assaulted.
Not you.
I feel directly impacted by this choice.
No.
All right. Let's go to the next one I have here. Do. All right. So anybody that knows me knows I'm a coffee nerd. I think there's a lot of coffee nerds out there. And if you like coffee, you have a family member that is into coffee and they have an Nespresso machine. If they really like coffee, they have Nespresso and not Keurig. Nespresso is just a step up. It's a little better. And I couldn't believe it when I found this because this is a good company and they make really good espresso and coffee. And this thing is $38 for this specialty pack. The 80 capsules in it. It's 80 cups of coffee in here. Unless you do multiple shots in a single, which I do. So for me, it's probably more like 60. coffees in there, but still 38.
Caffeine addict.
It's true. It comes in this beautiful box. It'd just be a really cool looking gift for a coffee nerd in your life. Let me see if I can scroll down here and see if it you can kind of see conscious and sustainable. So cool. But I was going to look and see they have different. See, they always name them like emerald and topaz and sapphire.
Yeah. Okay. Which one's like the breakfast?
Exactly. That is the one problem with boutique coffees is they do that, and you're like, which one is the one I want?
Yeah.
So you really, this is a thing where you would be experimenting and kind of learning their different flavors. Like if you buy an espresso brand, you can tell by the color of the pod how strong it is. This is a little different. So I don't know exactly by the names which is which, but I'm down. I like the brand. I've had their coffee before, and this is a killer deal. And I think this deal actually is a Black Friday sale at 38. Yeah, normally it says it's 45, so it's a little bit of a discount.
Oh yeah, full disclosure, all my shit's like a Black Friday deal.
Oh, not all of mine is, but
well, okay. 3 out of 5.
Yeah. So yeah, get yourself some coffee. All right. Let me unshare this screen. Damn it. There. All right, we're back around.
All right, next up, price tier went from $55-ish to $64. The book series, The Green Bones Saga, which is a collection of books, Jade City, Jade War, and Jade Legacy by Fonda Lee. The franchise, I believe, wrapped up last year or the year before with Jade Legacy. This is a super fun little trilogy book. It's done. You don't have to worry about more of it, so it's not too terribly long. I listen to it on audiobook, so that's also a great way to do it. Each book is, I think the longest one is like 28 hours.
What is it called again? Jade what?
The Green Bone Saga is the name of
the
franchise. Each individual book is Jade City, Jade War, and Jade Legacy. The premise is basically kind of an alt-Asia world in like a pseudo mid-20th century where these crime families rule, essentially overtly rule this one kind of city country, and they get their powers from Jade. They get powers from Jade. For a moment, I'll swap out. They get powers from the actual mineral Jade. Like Jade, they get either be super strong, super agile, deflect bullets in some cases. So it's if anyone's familiar with like the Avatar series, I like to compare it to think Legend of Korra in terms of technology development and kind of that pseudo Asia feel meets The Godfather, and that is essentially what this franchise is. It's a lot of fun. Characters are very morally gray. Some do some very terrible things. Some do some very bad decisions. But they're all captivating, and you're enthralled by following them throughout the whole franchise. So it's a good ride.
All right, cool. Then that brings us back to Tina.
Yep, and swap places.
The handoff. Ooh,
If you want fucking birth control, just watch our podcast.
No way.
She knows. Okay. My number 3, I'm kind of going with like Steven's train here of food or drink.
We do love food.
We do. I found a company called Nerdy Nuts Small Batch Peanut Butter. It is handmade, nicely crafted peanut butter, and some of their flavors you guys are gonna love. You got a brownie batter flavor, you got a Cinnabon flavor, Avalanche, which I've been dying to try, but each time I go, they're sold out. Cookies and cream. They have one that's called Kitchen Sink, which is caramel chocolate chips, butterscotch, toffee bits, pretzels, and potato chips. Bananas Foster's cheesecake. They have a chocolate mint. They have a hot honey. They have a pumpkin cold brew. A red velvet. Now, these these flavors sell out like quick, so you got to be on it when they drop. They usually restock on Sundays. They're actually launching a new flavor tonight. So I'm really, really, really excited. But like, you can even buy like a big ass peanut butter eating spoon from them.
Birthday cake peanut butter? Are you kidding me? What is that? That sounds amazing.
Yeah, like some of these, and they'll do like seasonal flavors too. Like they had a whole launch of Halloween flavors, and it's like they just look so good. And all the videos
my
I've
God.
seen have just been delicious. So
Chocolate peanut butter. That's perfect for me. That's all I need in the world. Chocolate peanut butter.
now it's 16 ounces for each jar, and it'll run you about $17. So it's
Oof.
a bit pricey for the peanut butter, but like I said, look at that. Oh, it looks so good.
It looks so good.
And it's not meant like, I mean, obviously you can put it on sandwiches, but like this is designed to be straight out of the jar, y'all.
Yeah, this is like specialty situation deliciousness. I love it. All right, cool. And it looks like you can go right to their website and order it. All right, Zach, what you got, boy?
All right. So for my next thing, we all deal with migraines.
Perfect for you.
So I found a eye massager that one is a blackout, thing to where it's completely black, but it also can massage as well as do heat. And my
you're gonna buy this and just put it on your crotch.
Shut
I know.
up.
See?
What the fuck? No. What? Why would I put balls on my eyes? But you could also have music on this thing. Look, I have a friend that sends me these eye masks from Japan to where you open it up. It's basically hot hands that you do for your eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Those cost money, and I kind of have to import them in.
Yeah.
Or this will do it too. It's charged. Yeah, you just charge it up, and there you go.
It's $50. Yeah, it's not so bad.
62% off. Normally $129.
Damn. So you're buying it, right?
Probably.
Mm.
But look, it comes in different colors. You got the the blue green one, which looks pretty cool. You got the silver one. If you it's something.
You're just gonna become Johnny Mnemonic, is what it is.
I need more gigabytes in my brain. I want room service
for $50 from Amazon.
I fucking hate that movie so much. It's so dumb.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So let's see. Moving on to moi. What do I have next? Let me present it for you for your viewing pleasure. Let's see. So I have to. Like, I tried really hard not to just put a bunch of movies on my five choices, and I wanted to, but I had to put this one because it's very special.
Well, of course.
A lot of us have been waiting for this for a long time.
Of course.
This is coming out from Arrow Video. It's the Warriors 4K limited edition. It's $42, but it's a super nice hardbox collectible version. And there's one thing that's really special about this release of this movie is you finally get the original cut back.
Yeah, theatrical cut is finally
back. Because for the longest time, the one I have on the shelf, you can only get the director's cut that has these graphic novel like art scenes that set it up. Yeah, and it's basically it's a story about a gang in the late 70s that are just trying to get home. They're trying to get across the city, and
it's more than that.
Yeah, I mean,
you are ultra paraphrasing. Essentially, they get wronged for a crime, and they realize we have to go back to our territory, which is like 20 miles away,
and they have to cross through the areas of a bunch of other gangs. And that's some of the most fun part about this. It's like set in the 70s. It looks 70s, but it also looks very dystopian, which is so fun.
It has that like almost
Escape from New York kind of vibes. Yeah. And the gangs are kind of hilarious looking at them now. Like the baseball team gang, you got the girl gang, and then you got Warriors come out and play with the two bottles and all that at the end. I
love the refs because or is it the refs? The guy with the mirror, just sunglasses.
Yeah.
Like, But they're all iconic. They're like memorable in that sense.
Exactly. It's this movie it really has more style than it has script, but
Yeah,
that's okay. That's okay. It's really fun, and there's a little bit more story to it, but the crux of the story is them trying to get home and having to fight their way home through all these gangs.
it also has some great dialogue.
It does.
I'm gonna shove that baseball bat up your ass, turn you into a popsicle. What's not to love?
What's not to love? And if you hated the stupid graphic novel, like comic book stuff that the director thought would be cool, now you can get it in 4K, supposedly a beautiful presentation, without that shit in there. And I'm so hyped. This is a must-own, day one purchase. If you have someone in your life who loves 70s exploitation movies, then this is a no-brainer. You just buy it. That's it.
I've never actually seen the director's cut. I've seen like a clip of it, example showing it,
Mhm.
and I was like, fuck that noise. I'm never watching that.
It's honestly not that much different except for the stupid comic book.
It's the transitions.
Yeah.
But they're fucking bad.
It's bad. Yeah, I don't understand who thought that was... Well, the director wanted it. I don't understand why he thought it was a good idea. I think he went through a period where maybe he was kind of embarrassed of the movie or something, and he wanted to sell it as more as a comic book story, even though it absolutely was not.
Oh, to recontextualize it as, look, it's fantasy. Whereas I like the gritty realism of it.
Exactly. So, all right. Moving back to Nico.
All right. My next item, number 4 on the list, for any fellow Dungeons and Dragons players, it is the book called Flee Mortals, which is a monster book that kind of revises a lot of the traditional Dungeons and Dragons monsters you get in the monster manual, what gives them some really fresh story and lore elements, and also really cool mechanics that you're not going to find in the base book. So Flee Mortals, you could buy that for $70 online, get the hardcover and the PDF. I kickstarted the book and got it. It's a lot of fun, and whenever I can write games that aren't just for an infant, I'm looking forward to using most of those.
Right now, she tries to eat the dice instead of roll the dice.
Yeah, that's not good.
It's $70?
Yep.
Damn. Why is it so expensive?
Well, one, it's an indie press. It's not like a straight Wizards of the Coast material, and their costs are going up too. But that particular cost comes with both the hardcover and the PDF copy.
Oh, all right. Okay, cool. Tina?
So my next item is one that's mostly for me. There is a Jurassic Park logo 16-piece ceramic dinnerware set on Amazon for $130. It's setting for 4, so it has a dinner plate, a salad plate, a bowl, and a mug. And it's basically a replica of the scene when they're doing the whole, the only one I have on my side is the bloody lawyer and all that stuff. It's that dinnerware set. And
how much is it?
I would love to host a dinner party and serve Madonna plates.
It's $129?
Yep.
Oh, this is classier looking than I expected. I thought it was going to be...
It's not as gimmicky as I'm making it sound. It's like
yeah, hang on. I'll show the picture.
But it has the Jurassic Park logo on it.
Let's see. Here it is. This is it? I think it looks... yeah, it looks pretty cool. It doesn't look as like I thought it was going to be like super like gimmicky. It still looks like something you would get at Universal Studios in one of the nice stores. Like you go into one of the nice like gift shops that has like cool quality stuff. I like it. I would eat your food off that.
Would you serve Chilean? Fuck, what's the move?
Yes.
Chilean sea bass
Chilean sea bass.
on that.
Why wouldn't you do it? Okay, moving on.
I love how Tina is completely muted, but
Yeah.
she said something.
Yeah, she said something, but we
I
can't hear
said
what she
yes,
said.
I would serve Chilean sea bass and dino chicken nuggies on this plate.
All right, moving on to Zach.
All right. So for my next one,
What the hell?
do you see this? This is called a filler picture, so you have no idea what I'm going to show.
I see.
This is called a reveal.
Oh, a reveal.
So I'm going to actually spoil something and say I'm going to EDC next year, Orlando, not Las Vegas, because I can't afford that
Yeah,
shit.
this is a very specialized gift, but
Yeah,
it really works for some people.
Sometimes you're going to a festival or something important, and you need a way to carry your shit.
Yep.
And you also need to make sure you don't get stolen.
Mm-hmm.
And it turns out that's really hard to find. But I have found the Lunchbox brand Sling Pack is built with security and function in mind. So essentially, you can have your shit in here, and it's really, really hard to get stolen. It also has a water bottle container for you. It's got a secure front pouch. God knows what that means. It's got a dedicated pouch for your phone. I need it, so I'm probably gonna have to buy one of these. But it's a nice sling pack, so you
look super cool.
You can look like a raver.
How much is it? I missed the price.
So right now it's $65, but they're about to have their Black Friday stuff. So
damn, that's an expensive sling pack.
Yeah, okay, but here's the problem.
Yeah,
when I've done research on this for the past week.
Oh, you have you? Perfect.
Well, on essentially, don't put anything in your pockets, because pickpockets of this thing are crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Like, some people were going around with like 60 phones in a backpack from stuff they had just stolen.
Damn.
So when you consider getting my shit stolen or $60, I'll go with paying if it means I keep my phone.
Well, and we'll probably use that bag later.
Exactly. For camera lenses,
for camera shit. Yeah.
Yeah, it's multi-use.
Like it's Lunchbox.
Like us.
It's Lunchbox brand. Is that like the store's Lunchbox?
Yes, it is Lunchbox brand. So they specialize in packs, backpacks, like camelbacks, designed for festivals like EDC or raves, where people are going to be jumping and trying to steal shit, and even the strap is like anti-knife.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's not just like it's a pack. It's like we tested this with like knives and shit to make sure people can't. It's a security thing.
I got you. Zach's getting nervous. He's gonna get his shit taken.
I'd prefer it not get taken, please.
All right, moving on to my next choice, and my screaming ass cat in the background.
Boy, Ollie, dude, he was screaming loud earlier.
He's with it,
really loud.
So this is just something cool. I think I would enjoy playing with this. I know it dropped in price because I told you I wasn't doing that. But this is the official IMDb Top 100 Movies Scratch-Off poster.
Shit, I need to get one.
Made premium bucket list, I guess is who makes it. But I just think this is so fun. You could put this up and just scratch it off and watch whatever movie. I just think that's a really fun thing for a movie fan. If you got a movie nerd in your life.
I almost put a similar item on my list of a top 100 horror movies scratch off poster. Mm-hmm. I'm really glad I didn't, because that would have just been, it's like wearing the same dress to the same party.
It would have been pretty funny, to be honest, because it's us. But I liked this one because it would be interesting to see if I agree with it, because it's not like it's just based off IMDb reviews. Right. Mm-hmm. So I'm probably going to disagree with some of these. And I think that will be what's fun about it, is if you get a group together every so often, you scratch one off and you have to watch that movie. I think it'd be really fun. And it's neat looking too. And it looks like even after you scratch it off, it would be kind of fun to keep it up.
Yeah, it's still, like the silhouette.
It's still a cool piece of art. Yeah. So yeah, I think that's a really cool thing for us movie nerds.
Or if you have a girlfriend that hasn't seen any of these,
you could force her to watch all that.
Yeah.
Shit. That'd be great. All right. Back around again. And he is...
We're doing the handoff. It's okay.
Doing the handoff. I like it.
All right. Number 4, right? That's or 5. Yeah. Last one. Okay, good. For $200, you can have all of Star Trek that stars Jean-Luc Picard and Patrick Stewart. With Star Trek Picard, The Legacy Collection. Special edition Blu-ray set, limited to 11,750 copies worldwide, featuring over 35 hours of features. Contains 54 Blu-ray discs and exclusive collectibles, all of Star Trek The Next Generation, all 4 next-gen movies, that's Generations, First Contact, Nemesis, Insurrection, and all 3 seasons of Star Trek Picard, and also magnetic Captain Picard badges, so in the different styles that we've seen throughout the show. And then you also get 4 custom Chateau Picard drink coasters, and a set of custom playing cards, and an exclusive version of The Wisdom of Picard, the Legacy Collection edition, including new cover art and quotes from the latest season of Star Trek Picard.
So I am drooling over this set. It's just so funny that you put it in here because I'm drooling over it. I think it's so cool.
Yeah.
One interesting thing.
I'm shocked you didn't say make it so.
Make it so. An interesting thing is I'm friends with someone who handled the printing for this particular release, and they had a couple extra books. So I do have the book.
Nice.
Yeah. So you sent me the book. It's nice.
See, look at what's written on the back.
Make it so.
Yeah.
But yeah, on the inside, it literally is that. It's like just a bunch of like quotes from the movie, and yeah, there's occasionally a piece of art in there, like a screen still or something. But it's just a neat thing. But he contacted me. He said, "I know you love Star Trek. You want one of these books because I have a couple extra that they ran." So yeah, that set is amazing. I love it. If it sticks around and goes down in price, I might have to have it.
Yeah, it looks good.
Tina?
All right. So my number one gift. So here lately, I don't know if it's just because I've been reading a lot more, but I've been seeing a lot more book to movie adaptations or book to TV show adaptations. So if you want to catch up with some of the source material for some of your favorite movies or shows like Killers of the Flower Moon, Silo, why not Audible? Audible is doing a special sale right now where the first 4 months you can get for $6. Plus you get a $20 credit for Amazon Audible. So you can buy some that you might not want to spend a full credit on, because let's be honest, if you spend a credit on a book that's less than $15, you're shooting yourself in the foot. But after that, it's $15 a month. I love it. Nico loves it.
I love it.
If you don't like a book, you can return it. Only if you bought it with a credit though, and get that credit back. That's how I was able to justify spending a credit on The Playground and then immediately returning it. Getting my credit back because that book was garbage. But yeah, I 100% Audible all the way at this point, because being, a busy first-time parent, it's like between work and her, I'm not going to have time to sit down and read a physical book, but I can listen to about an hour and a half of an audiobook while I'm typing out a spreadsheet. So yeah.
That's exactly me. Like when I'm just doing regular day-to-day work, I have an audiobook going, and then I'll play an audiobook when I'm sleeping too. Like if I'm going to go to bed, I'm trying to wind down, I'll listen to a little bit of a book before bed. Kind of helps.
See, I'll fall asleep listening to a book, and then I'll wake up and it's like book is over and I'm like, where the fuck did I leave off?
Oh no, you have to use in Audible there's time, like you can set the time, and that's what I always do. I set it for like 30 minutes, so if I fall asleep during it, then I know where to kind of wind it back. But yeah, we're not sponsored by Audible at all. We just like it. So
yeah,
there you go.
We could be.
We could be
sponsored.
We would certainly take their monies or gifts or whatever they'd like to send us. We would take it.
I mean, I'm up for doing a book review of each week if Audible wants to sponsor us.
Wants to give us some credits? Hell yeah. All right, Zachy boy.
All right. So
what the fuck?
Well, I told you got to have the reveal. You got to have the reveal. And this is something that I think you can attest to, is something everyone needs in their life. Yes, it is expensive. Yes, It is extravagant.
Mm-hmm.
But really, everyone needs a Toto bidet that's electronic. They can do the warm water on your tush.
Listen,
Because guess what? When you're wiping, would you use a piece of paper to wash your hands? No, you use some water. And if
this is a $400 bidet.
Yeah.
Holy fuck!
Yeah, this is my most expensive thing. But this is the nice.
I use a fucking baby wipe to wipe. So fuck off.
You know what? You could be using both, and then you have spotless.
You'd have a spotless booty,
and it hits just right. It has a cleaning thing to where it realizes, hey, someone's about to do this, so it cleans itself, so there's no smells. And a heated seat. You like heated seats?
I like heated seats.
I like heated seats.
I like my butt warm. I do like it warm.
And
make it so. Make it so.
It comes with a payment plan. But I mean, what's not to love? Everybody needs a bidet. This whole thing against them needs to stop.
Oh, is there a thing against bidets now?
Yeah, because people are like, they're weird. Ew. Like, it's up your butt. It's like, you're wiping your asshole with your hand.
Yeah. I have never used a bidet, but I really want to.
Wait, you've never used a bidet?
Never, not once.
Bro, okay. There's before, and then there's after. You can never go back.
All right.
Just saying. And if you're going to get a bidet, there are cheaper options. There's like some options that are like $50, $60. But really, when it comes to your toilet health,
when it comes to your butt,
I really think just spend the
You're saying spend the money on your butt.
Your ass will thank you.
My ass will thank me? Okay, good. All right, so for the grand finale, my final pick is, let me share my screen here. I mean, if you're really going to go all out and you're going to have a great holiday, you need to get the PlayStation 5. I have the Xbox One Series X. I love it. I do. But the PlayStation 5 has exclusives like the Spider-Man game that I'm desperate to play.
Which one?
All of them. I've never gotten to play any of them. I want to play them all.
Oh.
Yeah. So, Nico, Tina, don't you guys have a PS5?
No, we have a PS4, but we have the Spider-Man Game of the Year edition for the PS4.
Oh, okay. But you guys like the Spider-Man games, though, right?
Yeah.
Oh wait, hang on a second. Wait, what's this? What the fuck is this?
Oh, you got us a PS5.
That's so nice
from you.
My number one pick literally just came to me today from a friend who is very, 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 very generous. This was a early Christmas gift for me, so it had to go on my list.
Yo, the motherfucker calls me in like, hey, let's go. Like, I got something from somebody. Let's go unbox it.
Let's go see what it is. Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
It's a PS5?
I couldn't believe it. It's a very generous friend that sent it to me, and she asked to remain anonymous, so that is how we'll stay. But
I don't even know who it is.
I thank this person immensely, and it was a very cool gift, and I'm excited for it. And it would have been on my list anyway because it is something I've been wanting. Because I see so many people in my circle that are playing games across PS5 that I can't play because they're not cross-platform. So this is going to be really cool. Interested to try the DualShock controller, all that stuff, or whatever they call it now.
There are a few games I like to play on a PS5,
yeah.
but I also don't have time to play, so it's not like it's super urgent.
Yeah.
Can I ask you a question?
What?
Where are you going to put it?
I don't know.
I mean, if our viewers can see.
Place.
Yeah, we can keep it.
I bet you
Where
could.
the hell is he going to store it?
Because it can, even in laying on its side, it's super wide and huge. So I don't know. It's going to be interesting. But yeah. All right. So that's our list, everybody. I hope there's something cool in here. We literally had stuff from like $20 all the way up to $500. So there's
stuff to
hopefully
$10 to $500.
I would like a side note. If you didn't know, you can buy the cheese grater from Olive Garden.
Okay.
Sure.
All right. All
All
right.
right.
Good to know.
Go to Olive Garden and ask to buy it.
Perfect. All right, so I guess that probably brings us to an end. We're getting ready for Turkey Day tomorrow. It's going to be a big day. I hope everybody has a wonderful Turkey Day, eats plenty of food, and takes naps, because that's what it's all about.
Evie's getting a head start on her napping.
Yeah.
I'm a little jealous of that. I will go live tomorrow night over on TikTok and maybe right here too, to take a look at the Vinegar Syndrome Black Friday sale that's going to launch at 11 o'clock CST tomorrow night. So if you want to see that sale and get some recommendations, I'll be doing that. But yeah, let's wrap it up. Nico, where do we find you on the internet, sir?
You can find everything I do at nicholasqualls.com. That's where all my link tree to all my social links are, and my letterbox, my Blue Sky. I'm kind of not on Twitter hardly anymore, so just check if you're on Blue Sky. Check me out there. Everything is at nicholasqualls.com.
Tina?
You can find me on most major social medias under Cheddar Popper, CheddarPoppr. I'm trying to post more on TikTok, even if it's just random silly shit, so that I can so that I can join Steven's live, so that he'll get off my ass about joining lives.
Yeah. Perfect. All right. Zachy boy?
You can find me on Steam as well as Discord. I am a dangerous meat lunatic. You can find me on Instagram. I'm Master of the Matrix 91. And you can also find me on Letterboxd, Master Z91.
Perfect.
And you can find me at the Belcourt Theater.
Yeah, you can find us at the
Friday night.
Belcourt Friday night watching
Maybe
Texas
Saturday.
Chainsaw. Yeah.
Maybe Saturday. Who knows?
Oh, shit. All right. So find me at, honestly, the most you can find me is over on TikTok, OTS Movies. OTS Movies on Letterboxd. Also, I rank everything that I see in the theater. I am on Threads, but I think that's going away. I'm kind of tired of the existence of that, so don't bother. You can see me at Off the Shelf Movies on Instagram, but that's just reposts from my TikTok, so it's up to you. Anyway, that's the best places to find me, and yeah, I guess that'll bring this to an end. Happy shopping this weekend. Good luck, everybody, and eat some good turkey. We'll see you next week.
Bye, everybody.
Gobble, gobble.